unique for us choosing words today. God is about to take you from that struggle to palace, from that difficulties, that delay, that situation that people have been using to mock you. God is about to see you through. Listen, you may be going some tough time right now. You may be, encountering some certain stuff right now. It may be looking so hard right now. It may be going so tough within you that you may be thinking, how will you be able to, accomplish it? How will you be able to overcome all these storms around you right now? I'm here to tell you the main truth that God is about to step into your life. God is about to settle all your matter. It does not matter what the enemies have did. It does not matter what the enemies have done. It does not matter what they have done behind you. It does not matter the enchantment which they have did. I am here to tell you that God is about to take you to where many people will never be able to do it, to explain how you get there. Let me tell you, God is about to do his will. It's about to bless you to the point where those who are blessed among you, those who are favored within you, will accurately testify his goodness. Listen, I'm not here only to tell you that you are going to be blessed, but I'm here to tell you that God is about to bless you. God is about to favor your life. Let me tell you this. Take me to the book of Esther. Nobody ever believed that Esther will be able to amount for something. Nobody ever believed that Esther will be able to become somebody. Nobody ever believed that Esther will be able to do or to succeed, except not talk less of becoming so great to the point where she found favor in the sight of king. So all I'm here to tell you is that your enemy, those who have counted you out, are going to watch what God is going to do. Yes, you may be thinking, how will God do it? Just watch and see. Just watch and see how God will accurately perform his wonders in your life. How he is going to do a new thing within you. Because you may be thinking, you are going through the tough time, you are going through a lot, but I'm here to tell you that God is about to favor you. God is indeed about to favor your life. He's about to bless you. So never you think that everything is going to end up the way your enemy may be thinking. Because the thought that God has towards you, the thought of God towards you is greater than the thought of your enemies. Is greater than the thought of your haters. Is greater than the thought of those who want to see you fail. So it does not matter where you are. It does not matter the level. It does not matter where you have, the struggle around you. All I'm here to tell you is that God is taking you from that situation, from that ugly situation, from that pit to palace. Your enemies will watch you right in their present. I'm not telling you that God is going to take them away. I'm not telling you that God is going to take your enemy away before he blessed you. No. I'm telling you prophetically that God is going to bless you right in front of them. Is going to favor you right in front of these losers. Is going to, assess into your life right in front of these betrayers. Is going to assess into your life right in front of those who counted you out. You know what I'm saying? Help me to share the video to as many as you can. I just share it to my WhatsApp. You can also help me to share it to as many as you can. You know what I'm saying? So God is going to relocate you from that situation that you have been, from that ugly situation that you have been, to a place where many will be wondering, how do you get there? Listen, let me tell you the history or the story in the Bible about Joseph. Joseph was nobody. Yes, he is the least among what among others. Meaning that he don't know how to hunt, he don't know how to pursue animals. He is not a hunter, he never even have experience. One day he decides to do what to expose the secret of his greatness to his brothers, because he think within him that they love him the way he loved them. He think within him that he they will love him the way he truly loved them. But at the end, he realized that they are not whom he ought to expose the secret to. So I don't care what you have tell others that they are using against you. I don't care what the enemies have been using to do or to hold you down. But the truth is that the Bible says the hand of God is upon me. It took me to a place full of bone and he asked me to prophesy, can this bone rise again? So that's why I'm telling you that God is taking you from nobody to that somebody that people believe that you will never be. God is going to relocate your life. He's going to touch you even to the point where those who are blessed will call you blessed. Where those who are favored will call you favored. Listen, nobody ever believed that Esther will end up become a queen. Let me tell you, even Esther was shocked. Because trust me, Esther never believed in herself. Esther never even prayed one day to become a queen. Because she know what it takes to become a queen. When they talk about maybe the physical character, when maybe the appearance, the dressing, or maybe they talk about the training, what it takes to become a queen, Esther don't have that experience. Esther have never been involved. Esther was counted out. Esther was treated badly, but yet she ended up in a place where she never dreamed to be. That is why I'm telling you, brothers, people may be counting you out. People may be neglecting you. Maybe someone have treated you bad. Maybe in your own household, in your own household, in your brothers, your sisters, your siblings. Yes, maybe they have thought, they have did all kinds of things to stop you. But let me tell you, God is going to promote you. It's not too late for you to be blessed. It's not too late for you to win. It's not too late for you to do it, to be blessed. Because God is going to do that which He have already, declared concerning you. Whether they like it or not, whether they support it or not, whether they agree or not, God is really going to bless you. God is really going to touch your life. God is really going to do that which He have already promised to do. So it does not matter who is against the will of God in your life. And one thing I love about God is that He is not a man that He should lie, neither a man that He should ask whether you ought to be blessed or you are not ought to be blessed. He will never take permission from those who hate you. He will never look upon those or look unto those who hate you before He blessed you. That is why I'm telling you, it's going to be a World War II. God is going to bless you right in front of those your enemies. Those people who have believed that nothing good will come from you. They are going to see the manifestations of your Father. They are going to see the authenticness of God. Listen, this is the reason why you should understand that God is absolutely going to do something unique within you. God is going to manifest His ways in your life. God is going to renew all that you have lost. He's going to restore all. The Bible said He will restore the years that the canker and worms and caterpillar have destroyed. So I'm not here to bother or to make people feel good. The truth is that whatsoever you have lost, yes, they have counted you out. Yes, they have neglected you. Listen, God is going to do it. The Bible makes me to understand that Esther, Haman was waiting to destroy Esther. Haman was celebrating, jubilating. And he said, we are going to kill him. We are going to kill all of them, both the men and the female. We are going to bury them in my backyard, even without, the king being aware. Even without the king with permission. He said, who else will be blessed? Except what? Except him. He underrated everyone around him. He underrated everybody. And he said, who else will be favored? Who else will be blessed? Who is that person that the king, that we find favor in the sight of the king? Who is that person that the king will bless except him? Let me tell you, people may be acting like, you will never be able to get to where your dream is. You will never be able to get to your purpose, to your dream. You will never be able to accomplish nothing. But let me tell you, they are not your God. They are not your God. They can't reduce you because your God is too big to be reduced. Hey, God. Your God is too mighty to do or to be reduced. Your God is too authentic to be reduced. So it does not matter what people are talking. It does not matter what your enemies are declaring. It does not matter what they have did or done. The truth is that you are going to win. You are going to be celebrated. The Bible says after everything Haman did to stop with the Jews, God still blessed them right in front of him before judgment was given to him. That is why I'm here to tell you, whatsoever anyone have sowed, whether positively, negatively, they will reap it. Those people who have did you wrong, who have been mocking you, God is going to let them know who he is. God is going to shower the blessings that have no end into your life. God is going to bless you even to the point where those who are blessed around you will be called blessed. We call you blessed. The fourth man is going to appear in your life. The fourth man is going to appear in that your business. I don't care what the enemies have did. Yes, let's just be real within us. Let's just come to figure out, or let's just remember some certain things that we have passed through in life. You got to understand that there are people who will look at you and conclude that nothing good will ever come from you. There are people who will stand and say you will never be able to amount for something without them. You will never be able to succeed. You will never be able to progress. There are people who believe that you will never be able to do or to progress in life. But today, many of them are wondering, how do you do it? How come you are able to do it? What a marvelous God. What a marvelous God. He has done marvelous things for us. For us. What a marvelous God. What a marvelous. He has done marvelous things for us. You got what I'm saying, chooses. So you don't need to do it to be afraid. You don't need to be panicking. You don't need to be what? To be shaking. Let them keep hating you. Let them be annoyed. But God is going to settle your matter. God is going to take you to that place where they never believe you will ever be. God is going to take you to that place where those who counted you out will be wondering, what type of God are you serving? How come he is capable to disappoint the devices? How come he is capable to do what? To disgrace them? Because let me tell you, the blessings that God is about to give you, the blessings that God is about to bring into your life is going to shock a lot of your enemies. It's going to embarrass a lot of your haters. It's going to embarrass a lot of people who have counted you out. Many people we soon realized that the greatest mistake they made in their entire life was counting you out. Because God is going to count you in. It does not matter who they may call themselves. It does not matter how the name they may bear. But I'm here to tell you prophetically that God is going to settle everything. Everything will be all right. everything will be what will be all right, chosen ones. Do not be scared. Do not be afraid, because God is watching all that you are going through. God is watching every single thing that is happening within you. God is watching every single thing that is occurring within you. So what your enemies are doing or saying cannot be able to destroy you, cannot be able to frustrate you. God is absolutely, earnestly watching every single thing within you, because he is ready to bless you. Anu omnine mema, ezanu omnina gloria, babanu omnine ike, wembiaro borejoku, chidima, idima, ezibidigwe, idima, lion of Judah, idima. You got what I'm saying, chooses. You need to have patience. Be courageous. Do not be what? Do not be hasty. Just be patient, because everything is going to work out for your own good. God is absolutely watching you. God is aware of all that you are going through. God is aware of everything that is occurring around you. God is aware of every storm that is within you. He will never allow your enemy to celebrate over you. He will never allow your enemy to jubilate over you. It does not matter who they are. It does not matter the name they may bear or what they may call themselves. God is absolutely going to do a new thing in your life. From that situation, this is why I always tell people, you may be going through some tough time right now. Things may be tough around you. You may be feeling a lot of, difficulties. Things may not be going the way you have been expecting. But let me tell you, you will soon smile. You will soon smile. Your enemy, God will never allow your enemy to have the last laugh. He will never allow your enemy to celebrate your downfall. He will never allow your enemy to jubilate over you. The truth you need to understand is that God is indeed watching you day and night, and is going to bless you right in front of this world, these envious. Is going to bless you right in front of those who expected you to go down. Because let me tell you, we are living in a dangerous world. We are living in a world where those who celebrate, who jubilate with you, who act like they love you, many of them are waiting earnestly to hear bad news from you. But God will bless you. It does not matter what they may plot. It does not matter the evil they may do. It does not matter the evil they may plot against you. But God is absolutely going to shock them. It's going to be a film. It's going to be like a movie. God is going to allow them to watch you. Is going to allow them to watch how He is going to bless you. Because He is God. He is not a man. His glory, He will never allow the enemy to shame you. You get it? You understand what I'm saying? So you need to understand that everything you are going through today is for the glory of God, because He knows where that thing will lead you to. You may be going through tough time, but God is not after what you are going through. God is not after your pain. God is not after your struggle. God is not after the people that betrayed you. God is not after the people that rejected you. God is not after the people that talk down on you. God is not after the people that look down on you. God is not after how many times you are being betrayed. God is not after how many times you are being disappointed. God is not after how many times they plotted evil against you. This is the reason why our God is so marvelous. God is not after how how many people that gang up against you. Because if God is after all those stuff, God will have never allowed Haman to plot evil against Esther. But God was after the head, not the day. God was after the blessing that he had prepared for Esther to shame what Haman. So what am I trying to say is that God is not after whatsoever you are going through, because he know he have given you the strength. He know he have given you the grace. He know he have given you the power. He know he have given you the authority to overcome every storm that may do what occur on your way. He know that he have placed that role for you to play, so that you will be able to handle the blessing that he has for you. So that is why I'm telling you, God is not after what you are going through. Not that God is not watching the what, how many times you are being betrayed. Not that God is not there watching you. Oh my God. God is not after people who gang up like this and said, you are evil, you are evil, you are not good, you are not our friend. You think you are our friend, we hate you, we are pretending to love you. You are my brother, you are my sister. But our purpose for you, our will for you is that you will never do better than us, you will never be excel. Not in our lifetime you will progress. We swear, we do this, we do that. We will never live to see you excel. Instead of us to see you excel, we will cause that thing that will cause you to go down. We will do anything that will make you to fail. God is not after all those stuff. God is not after how many people that do or that went far for your sake. God is not after how many people that said maybe they spread enchantment, they do what, they release arrow, they release all kinds of evil on you in order for them to pull you down. No, God is after the blessing that he have prepared ahead of you, because his glory will never allow to do or to be destroyed. That is why I'm here to tell you, it does not matter where you are. Never you give up upon God. It does not matter how critical that situation may look like. It does not matter how painful it may be, what it may be looking like. But all I'm here to tell you that God is not after all those stuff. Look at the life of Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, bro. Look at the life of our mentors. The Bible says the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were never for trouble. They never trouble nobody. But people went on their behalf to betray them. People went on their behalf to to lay accusation against them, because they are jealous of the fact that they don't want to do what, to worship their God, their gods. But the Bible says at the end, they set a fire to burn them. God was not after those people that betrayed them. God was never after the plan of what? The plan of Nebuchadnezzar. God was never even after whether they put them on the flame of fire. God was not after how big the fire may be. God was not after how many wood they put. God was not after how many fuel or kerosene they pour on the wood before they light it up. God was not after the smoke that was coming out. God was not after the heaviness of the fire. God was not after the heat of the fire. God was not after the people that was guiding the fire. God was not after those men that was sent to throw them into the flame of fire. God was not after that. But God was after what he want to use them to do. Hey, oh changeable God, you are the Lord. Oh changeable God, you are the Lord. Oh changeable. Oh, changeable, God, you are the Lord, my God. Oh, changeable, you are the Lord. Oh, changeable, God, you are the Lord. Oh, changeable, oh, changeable, oh, changeable, God, you are the Lord, my God. So let me tell you two things. God is not after what they did to what? To Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But God was after what he is about to use them to do. That is why the moment they placed them on the flame of fire, let me tell you the realistic thing. Even before they start to lay the fire, even before they start to put the wood, God present was already there. Hey God. Akawakaya over nemema. Oru ebube ya kainagore na gorea. Because the Bible says he dwelleth in us, not we that dwelleth in him. Hey, that means wherever we go, we carry God. Not God carry, not that we, there is difference between you are what you are dwelling in the house. So that means we are what? We are God. He is with us and he is after us, meaning that he is there within us. So it does not matter what the enemies may be doing. It does not matter what the enemies may be plotting. It does not matter what the enemies have said. God is not after what they are doing. God is not after their belief. God is not after their expectation. God is not after their evil. God is absolutely, accurately after that which he have declared concerning them. The Bible says the moment they put Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that is the moment the miracle began. Let me ask you, why do you think that God refused to allow the miracle to occur before they threw them inside the flame of fire? Does that mean God is not capable, not able? Hey, that's why I tell you, brothers, God will take you from what? From that pit to palace. It does not matter what the enemies are doing. It does not matter what the enemies are plotting. The truth is that God is watching over you. Ano nine mema, ano nina gloria. Hey, ano nine ike, bendo aburejoku, chidima, idimai, ezeni dimai. Hey, baba mi dimai, onye wanyi dimai. Hey, the Bible says God was in the flame of fire. The fourth man appeared. And God did not use other people to see it. That is to tell you that not everyone can see the blessing that God have given to you. Not everyone can see what you see. Not everyone can understand where God is taking you to. Not everyone can be able to figure out the greatness of God that dwelleth within you. Not everyone will be able to do it, to understand that the little beginning may be small, but the latter end will do what will expand. Not everybody can understand, will be able to figure out that you are called by God, not by this grace. You are called by grace, not by disgrace. You are called to do impact, not to do or to empty impact. You are called to feed life, not to do what, not to empty life. Not everyone will understand that the purpose of God in your life, in all you do, is that whether you start little, you start big, that at the end you do what, you go what higher and expand. Nobody will be able to understand that the endless and expectations of the sons of God will not be cut short. Not everybody will understand. Yes, they may treat you bad, they may treat you good. All that will do what? All that will end up working well for your own sake. Because out of the belly will flow that in living water. Because the Bible says, I am the Lord that doeth it, that men may fear him. He said, who is that speaketh? And it shall come to pass when the Lord our God have not do what commanded. Say they threw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the flame of fire. They were watching them to burn to ashes. Let me tell you, maybe they have thrown other people like that. Maybe they have did it before. Maybe their ancestors have done it before. That is why they decide to practice it, because practice make perfect. Maybe they wanted to use Shadrach and Meshach, Abednego to become perfect, but God decided to let them know that this is a season for them to understand who He is. And the Bible says, Redeemer appear, the fourth man appear. the Lion of the tribes of Judah appear. That's why I'm telling you, brothers, there may not be the rain in your life, there may not be the wind, but the valley will be filled with water. It does not matter what the enemies have done. It does not matter who have been, no matter how many times you have lost a lot of resources in your business, or you have lost a lot of stuff. All I'm telling you that God is about to make a way. God is about to bless you. He is about to take you from that pit into what palace. He's about to do it. And I know he is capable. I know he will do it. I know he will make, no matter what may come our way. Our God is doing a lie. You got what I'm saying? He will surely perfect it. He is not yet done with us. He is not yet done with us. Oh, covenable, you are the Lord. Unchangeable God, you are the Lord. Hey, they wanted to use that situation to change Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego. But do you remember what come out from their mouth before they put them in the flame of fire? The Bible says Nebuchadnezzar called them. He said to them, bow down to my gods. They said no. He said, can you see this fire? We are going to throw you inside, because they understand the mystery of God. They said, even if our God did not save us, hey, akabokaya akajiyova nemema oruebubeya kaina gowori na goria isidikendo kaina poto na tota hey achawa chaya akadiyova nemema. Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego did not look after the flame of fire. They were not after the fire, but they were after what God has said. They said, even if our God did not deliver us, even if our God did not save us, we will not bow down to these gods. We will not bow down to this altar. We are not going to bow down to your God. But the Bible says, Nebuchadnezzar became angry. But God was not even after that. He becomes so nervous, but God was not after that, because God wanted to use them. God did not use the bodyguard. He decided to use Nebuchadnezzar to turn everyone to worship him. Let me tell you, a time will come in your life when people who were aware of your struggle, a time will come in your life when people who have rejected you, when people who have counted you out, when people who gang up against you to bring you down will ask you, where is your God? When they look at your life, that's why I always tell people, remember, when people make mistake to ask you, where is your God? Just tell them, what a marvelous God, what a marvelous God. You can see him dwelling in my life. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous. He have done marvelous thing you can see. Because truth is that when God is blessing you, not even all eye can see it. Because it takes spirituality to understand spirituality. Not everyone that is, my daddy used to tell me those days when I was a kid. Sometimes I would ask my dad, why is it that when people are talking bad about you, when people are doing all kinds of things, people will do you this and you will still be doing the good? He said, because they don't understand that it take what sacrificed to do what to get sacrifice. Meaning that when people are trying to bring you down, when people are trying to hurt you, you don't need to focus on the hurting. You need to focus on what will come after the hurting. Why? Because after the boiling water, what happened? We use it for something good. So that is to tell you that it does not matter who betrayed you. It does not matter who looked down on you. It does not matter who did you wrong. It does not matter how many times you have been hurt. The truth is that joy cometh in the morning. The Bible says after everything that they did to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the Bible says at the end, Nebuchadnezzar made a statement. He said, your God will be our God. Hey, God. That is why I'm telling you, God is going to take you from that pit to palace. God is going to relocate your life. Is going to touch you, that every part of you will become testimony. Every part of your life will become what? Success. Every part of your life will become what? Greatness. Every part of your life will become what? Inspiration and motivation for others. No, this is why I always tell people, never you give up upon nothing, because there are people who are looking up to you. There are people who are waiting to hear your good news, because they know that you can do it. They know that you are strong. They know that God have called you to do signs and wonder. They know that God have called you to become what? To become great. So never you allow where you are today to destroy where God is taking you to, because God is not after how many times you have kneel down to pray. God is after the perfect time. You may be praying, fasting. God is not after that. You may be laying down, seeking the face of God. God is not after that. Yes, He knows that you need Him at that moment, but He will never do things in order to please you and please His own moment, because everything that God does is what is perfect. So that's why I'm here to tell you, chooses. God is going to take you from where you are to where people will be shocked. God is going to announce to you that things that you thought you will never be able to achieve in life, you will just be wondering, how do you get it? You will just be asking yourself, do I deserve this? Do I think that I deserve all these things? Because God have seen the storm. This is the reason why I always tell people, you need to understand that everything that occur, everything that happen in your life is made to do or to bless you. They are not made to destroy you. They are not made to cost you. They are not made to terminate you. Rather, God made them all for your own good. Look at the life of this woman called Anna. Anna have been in pain for many years. Anna have passed through a lot. But God was there still watching her until the perfect time come. So you need to have patience. You need to be patient with God. You need to be patient with yourself, because everything will accurately come in order. Yes, people may be laughing. That is true. People may be mocking you. That is true. People may be making all kinds of statements concerning you. But what God have declared is all. The Bible says after everything that they did, in the book of Exodus, they said this is the finger of God. So it does not matter how many years the enemy have been fighting you, bro. It does not matter how many years they have been looking down on you. All I'm here to tell you that God is going to do a new thing. Is going to do what elevate you. Is going to touch your life. That part of you is going to renovate it. Is going to do signs and wonder. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe to your boy K Samson. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe. And also do what? Follow me on TikTok and Facebook, because I have posted a lot of video that I can't post on Facebook. There are some video that I posted on TikTok, also on Facebook, and I have posted up to 3 video today. So go and watch them. One of it is that God is what you are about to do, what to get the prophetic word justice of your situation. God is about to give you a justice for every situation that you are going through up there. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of the video that I posted, and it's so unique that it does not matter what you are going through. It does not matter the situation around you. It does not matter the betrayed. God is going to settle your case. That case that looks so ugly, that case that looks so dramatic, that's that condition that when you look at around you, you always ask yourself, what have I done to be in this situation? God is going to bring what? Justice. God is going to bring justice. That those who look down on you, that those who make you feel like you can never be able to amount for something again, they will be the one that will start to announce you from palace from pit to palace. The Bible said the brothers of Joseph, according to the Old Testament, the Bible said the brothers of Joseph, the moment Joseph's dreams was revealed, they start to envy him. They start to gang up against him. They start to make sure they bring him down. The truth is that no man can bring whom God have called to excel. This is the mystery that a lot of people can't be able to figure out. It does not matter whom you call yourself. You can never bring down that person who God have called to succeed in life. It does not matter. The Bible says after everything that they did to Joseph, after all the plot concerning Joseph, after all the wickedness concerning Joseph, yet Joseph ended up being what manifested right in the present. Joseph also ended up being what celebrated. And when he meet them, he said to them, all glory be to God that what you people meant for evil, my God have turned it for my good. A time will come in your life where you will be telling yourself, oh, all glory be to God that I did not give up upon my dream. I did not give up upon my blessings. All glory be to God that storm was not able to stop me. A time will come in your life accurately that you will be the one that will be telling yourself, oh, I'm blessed, I'm favored. Lord, I thank you because you did not allow me to quit. Lord, I thank you because you did not allow me to compromise. Lord, I thank you because you did not allow my enemy to celebrate over me. Lord, I thank you because despite of all that I have went through, despite of all my encounter, despite of all the sleepless nights, despite of all the pain, you still give me the joy that do or that never end. You still give me the reason to be happy. You still give me the reason to do or to be joyful. Because trust me, God is going to do that which He have declared He will do for you. Unchangeable God, you are the Lord. Hey, unchangeable God, you are the Lord. Hey, unchangeable, unchangeable. Unchangeable God, you are the Lord, my God. Unchangeable God, you are the Lord. Hey, unchangeable God, you are the Lord. Unchangeable, unchangeable, unchangeable God, you are the Lord, my God. It does not matter what your enemy have set ahead of you. God is going to use them all for your lifting up. God is going to use them all for your lifting up. Whatsoever that stop you will lift you up. Whatsoever that they are plotting to stop you. The Bible says in the book of New Testament, there was a woman called the woman of issue of blood. The Bible says this woman had been going through a lot. People are telling her, Madam, have you not been hearing? Or have you not heard that this man, the son of David, the son of Joseph, the son of Mary, that son, this man have been healing a lot of people. How come you don't want to? When are you going to relocate? When are you going to visit this man? She said within her, if only I can touch the garment. She did not allow the situation to stop her. She did not allow what people are saying concerning her life to stop her. But the Bible says when Jesus was passing by, we are shouted, then he understand that the Messiah is going what is passing by. And the woman decides to stand up without shame, without panicking, without fear. She said, if only I can touch the garment. And the apostles were trying to stop her. Hey. I don't know the situation that have been trying to stop you from manifesting. I don't know that situation that have been trying to hold you down. I don't know that situation that looks so bitter, that won't to make you give up upon your trust. I don't know that thing that is trying to wear you down, but I'm here to tell you, keep the faith. It does not matter where you are. It does not matter what is really going on around you. It does not matter how tough that situation may be. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Because with faith, you will be able to restore all. With faith, you will be able to conquer all. With faith, you will be able to do or to accomplish all. The Bible says, the moment the woman of issue of blood was able to mingle, was able to touch the Messiah, was able to touch the Lord, was able to touch Christ, the Bible says there was the infirmity, the sickness, the diseases, the affliction left her. And Jesus said to the apostles, something have left me. Hey, he said, something have left me. And the disciples were looking one another. He said, someone touch me. That means there is something in me, a healing gift of part of me have done something what mysterious. And the apostles were looking at Christ. They said, Master, many people are looking at you. Many people are touching you. Many people are even hugging you. Can't you see that we are even tired of trying to control the crowd? But they said, no, it's not about them touching me. It's about what? The faith. It's about the faith. It's about the faith. It's not that the fire that they put Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego cannot burn them, but it takes the faith. It takes the faith. That is why the Bible said the moment they put them in the flame of fire, the fourth man appeared. Nebuchadnezzar, who have never been able to see before, God opened his eyes to see beyond others. And he said, I can see the fourth man is there walking in the fire with them. All I'm trying to tell you is that even in that your situation, the fourth man is there. Even in that your circumstances, the fourth man is there. Even in that your lowest point in life, the fourth man is there. Even in that situation, the fourth man is there. Behold, Rocio. Hey, you are kings above of GL. Hey, and Kabihorosi. Kabihorosi. I owe the debt I could not pay. He paid the debt he did not owe. I needed someone, hey, to wash my sins away. Hey, he took all it he did not owe. He paid our debt he did not owe. We need someone to wash our sins away. So my brothers and sisters, God have paid our debt. The debt he did not owe. The debt he did not owe. He took it on the cross. That is why I'm there to tell you, the riches of the Gentiles belongs to the Jews. It does not matter what the enemies have done. It does not matter what the enemies have plotted. The Bible says he is the Lord that doeth it. He said he will bless our going out and our coming in. He said whatsoever we put our hand. That is why people envy you, because they can see what you can't see. That is why a lot of people are so nervous at you. They are so mad at you. That is why it looks like you are the cost why they are so sad. That is why it look like even your dressing, your movement, you just be like, let me just dress normally. Let me just dress the way people, the way I used to dress. No need to put makeup. No need to do anything. No need to put on what expensive stuff. But you still find out that people are still jealous of you. Why? Because they can see deep inside. Even your own personal stuff, your personal lifestyle, you just be asking yourself, what have I done? That even those people who are rich, those people who have everything, they have money, they have resources, they have materialistic stuff, they have all, they are living in a good life. And you still be asking yourself, why is it that they are jealous of you? Even sometimes the same person that pay you monthly, weekly, daily, you just be asking yourself, what have I done? What is that thing that I have that they don't have that make them become so angry? Because it's not after the money, it's not after the materialistic stuff, it's after the gift. Because the Bible said the gift of a man will make a way for what for him. The Bible said that your gift will take you places where kings and queens are what are seated. So you need to understand that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were not what we are not taken to the palace. We are not what we are not just being envy for being envious sake, because people were seeing the manifestations of God deep in the room, not outside. Because Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, they were never manifesting in the what outside. They were just in their room, close the door, praying, speaking in heavenly language, praying to God, doing all kinds of things. But people start to hear the language. Because let me tell you, you may be hiding your personality, you may be hiding your gift, you may be hiding your authenticity, you may be trying to hide whom you are, but you can't hide the gift in you, because the gift in you, it's like a light. It does not, let me enter here so that you can see me. This is how your gift is. It does not matter the kind of darkness that may surround you. It does not matter the kind of, the kind of ugliness of the world, or the kind of association you may be in. Your gift will manifest in anywhere you find yourself. Either you go to the north, you go to the east, you go to the west. The Bible said they saw David, and within them they thought they have done the perfect job. They said, let's see how you do what you will be able to manifest. But the Bible said the moment they enter what Egypt to buy what food for surviving, the next person they see that was a chief command was the same person that they have sold. That is why I'm telling you, people who have treated you bad, in a due season, they will start to regret why they did so. People who refuse to support you because they believe within themselves that you will never be able to get to where they are, in a due season, they will realize that they have done the worsted mistake. They will realize. People who have looked down on you, people who have counted you out, people who have did all kinds of things in order for them to stop you, in a due season, they will realize that your God is not a God that they can mess up with. That your God is not a God that they can mess up with his own. Because Emmanuel, touch me, Lord, touch me. Messiah, touch me, Lord, touch me. Omema, touch me, Lord, touch me. Holy Spirit, oh Emmanuel, touch me, Lord, touch me. Messiah, touch me, Lord, touch me. Savior, touch me, Lord, touch me. Holy Spirit, anuwam ni na-eme Baba anuwam ni na-agwọrị anyị. Anuwam ni na-ike, mgbe m bịa ọ bụrụ eziokwu. Baba anuwam ni na-eme anyị. Eze n'ụwa m niile agwụrịa anyị, mmụọ nsọ n'ụwa m niile yi ike, wee m bịara ọ bụrụ eziokwu. Chidimma, ịdịmma, ịdịmma, Baba ịdịmma, onye nwe anyị dị mma. Baba ekwele ka ihere wee mee. God will never let you be celebrated by your enemy. They will never have the last laugh. For greater is he that dwelleth in you than he that dwelleth in them. God will bless you. It does not matter what the enemy may plot. It does not matter what they may do. It does not matter their plot or their plant against you. God will bless your going out. He will favor you. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe. You got what I'm saying? So never you give up, because God is going to take you from that situation to where you never thought you would be. God is going to take you from that pit to abundant, to a place where even if you just touch a little thing, you will be blessed. And people will end up asking you, how do you do it? Even if you are selling small thing, a little thing, you do what? You will get blessing. And people will be asking you, how do you do it? What is the secret behind this? What is the secret behind that? What is the reason why you are so fruitful in all you do? What is really going on? Because there cannot be able to stop whom God have called. That is why I'm telling you, God is going to take you from nobody that they have concluded you to be to somebody that they never expect you to be. Because this is all that they have said to Esther. This is all that they have declared to what? To Jabez. The Bible said there was a man in the Old Testament, in the Bible, that this man was born sorrow. This man was born in pain. This man was born in suffering. Let me tell you, the ideology of this man, let me say, the government that governed the family of this man, or the spiritual wickedness that roll in their blood is filled with what? With pain. The Bible says this man was born in what? In hardship, what? Pain. Meaning that the moment they born Jabez, he just discovered that where he landed, where he come from, the offspring, the generation, all of them have been going through what? Through the same situation. And he looked at himself. This is what either his brothers, his uncles, his nephews, his cousins. Because for him to discover that he is born in what? In pain, simply means that he has figured out the situation of his forefathers. Maybe he have asked some details concerning his forefathers, and he come to notice that the same situation that have been occurring, that is the same situation that people have been going through. That is why I always tell people, try to figure out that thing that stop other people in your family, so that affliction will not repeat itself. Because there are the things that prayer can do, but there are things that are what? Family pattern. Unless you decide to break the family pattern, you won't be able to go nowhere. That is just it. The Bible said the moment Joseph, the moment this man called what? Jabez discovered the family pattern, he looked unto God. He said, no. He looked at himself. He said, no, I will never go through what my fathers have gone through. I will never go through what my ancestors have gone through. God, where is the God of Jacob? Where is the God of Moses? Where is the God of Esther? Where is the God of Elisha? Where is the God of what? Apostle Paul? Where is the God of what? Israel? The Bible said the moment he called the name of God, the family pattern was departed from him. That's why I'm always tell us, choosing ones, we need to understand that in life there are some certain things that prayer work, and there are some certain things that if you attach, maybe you are from that family where people humanized the Lord, and you're going to understand that thing start to affect you. In order for you to do what? To get away from it, you have to do what? Separate yourself from women. You have to distance yourself from women. Make that boundary, make that decree that you will never have a counter. There was a history about Donald Trump, that Donald Trump elder brother was a drunkard. And he figured it out, and he stopped either drinking, smoking, something like that, which I watched. There was also the brothers of what this man called Cristiano Ronaldo. So there are some certain things that prayer can do. There are some certain things you need to cut off. One day I was asking my mom a question when I was at home. I asked my mom, I said, Mom, why is it that in our family, in your own part, only my grandmother, I was aware that she is so rich. Why is it that other people, nobody was able to be rich like her? She explained everything. She told me some certain things she did. And I look at her, I say, okay, this is the pattern my grandmother followed. Was able to become rich, that even in my farm, in my village, if they start to count people who are rich like women, she will be like either the first or the second. And I said, okay, this is the pattern she followed. I said, okay, I have figured this out. One day I was discussing with my elder brother. Then I asked him a question. Why is it that this thing is occurring in our family? He said he have noticed it, that this is what what happened, he started to tell me some certain stuff, all those parts. Then I figured out, okay, this is something that have been going on. Because there are some certain things you need to figure out. The Bible make me to understand that there was also a man called what? Jacob. The Bible said the angels of God have been visiting Jacob. The angels of God have been, visiting Jacob up and down. But Jacob looked at around him. He said, I'm sure that I'm not the first that the angels of God have visited without giving what blessing. So there's something that I need to do that these angels of God will understand that I am serious. That there's something that I need to practice that will make this angel to know that I am in pain. Because the truth is that ask, thou shalt found. Seek, thou shalt do what thou shalt do was found. Knock, the door shall be opened. Meaning that there is something God wants you to do. The Bible says Jacob, the angels of God still come the same way he used to come. Maybe the angels of God just knock on the door. Jacob, where are you? Open door. I want to smile with you. I want to open teeth with you. I want to show you the kingdom pattern. Joseph looked at him. He said, no, this is what you have been showing me before. This today, either you blessed me or I will not let you go. Either you blessed me or I will not let you go. The angel looked at me and said, is it not the same Jacob that I have been smiling with? Doing this maybe 2 years, 3 years. But the Jacob looked at me and said, yes, you have been doing things with me. You have been eating, we have been smiling, we have been dancing, we have been narrating, we have been doing all sorts of things together. But today, you have never been able to figure out my pain. Until you blessed me, I will never let you go. So what am I trying to tell you? You may be going some certain stuff. You may be looking like God is not watching you. But God truly wants you to say something. God wants you to say something. So all I'm telling us, chosen one, is that it does not matter what you are going through. It does not matter the circumstances around you. It does not matter the pain that you are feeling. God is going to settle you one day. God is not going to allow your enemy to celebrate over you unless he is not God. One day I was in a dream. So there was someone who was, trying to, tell me in the dream that he is going to hurt me, he's going to do this because of society or call physically. So while I was in that dream, the guy was telling me, I'm going to go out for you. I'm going to visit or anything. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. And I look at it, I said, oh, what is really going on? Then when I wake up, in that dream, I said, unless God is not God. Meaning that whenever God is in your life, whenever God is in charge of you, whenever God is in control of you, it does not matter what the enemy may plot. It does not matter what the enemy may do. It does not matter what the enemy may say. There can never be able to destroy you. They can never be able to terminate you. They can never be able to frustrate you, because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, pulling down the strongholds, casting down imagination, bringing into captivities every tongue to the obedience of Christ. The Bible says he was wounded for our translation. He was brought down for our iniquity, and the chastisement of our peace was upon God, and by each stripe we are made whole. He said, who is that speaketh, and it shall come to pass? When the Lord our God have not commanded, he said, I am the Lord your God. Is there anything too hard for me to do? He said, he is the Lord our God. He said, he will deliver us from our enemy and defend us from those who rise up against us. So I'm here to tell you, choosers, it does not matter what the enemies have done to do or to bring you down. It does not matter what they have did to do or to stop you. As long as God is God, they can never be able to get you. That was a dream. When I wake up in that dream, that was last week. I was just like, I did not even pray. I said, no, this one don't need prayer. God have already resolved it. I was just like, what is going on? So in that dream, I was just like someone that they were trying to kidnap. And like I was the same. Let me say, I was like someone that they were trying to kidnap. Trying to shoot something like gun in the dream. So as I was just passing by, one of my friends was staying in a corner. No, he was just staying like this, and the guy was staying like this. So it just be like there was something that covered the guy. And the guy was trying to cut me in front of him so that I can enter. When they shoot the thing will do what? Will hit me and will not reach him. Then when I was coming. Then I don't know what pushed me. I just do what? back the front. Then I asked the man, I said, why do you want them to attack me? Do you think that they can do what they can shoot me or they can get me? He was just looking at me. So when I wake up, I noticed that is just what revelation, that there are people who can gang up against you, who can rise up against you, who can be your friend, acting like your friend, but the enemies are trying to use them in order for them to do what? To manifest evil. So this is why we need to be careful, because there are people who have seen the glory that you are not able to see. There are people who have seen the glory of God, the real glory of God deep inside you, that you may not be able to see. The Bible said when woman of issue of blood was saying within her, if only I can touch the garment. That means there were people who were telling her about the work of Christ. There are people who were telling her about the good news of Christ. And the Bible says immediately Christ was passing by, people were all around, and the Bible says immediately she touched the garment of the Messiah. The Bible said the affliction disappeared, and Christ realized that something have left, and he said to the apostles, "Something have left me. Something have disappeared. A gift, a healing, a potential, authority have left me." So what am I trying to tell us? We need to understand that everything that we are going through today is a testimony tomorrow. Whatever you are going through today is a testimony for you tomorrow. That is why I always tell us, don't let the storm destroy your testimony that is ahead of it. Because listen, the Bible says when Jesus and the apostles were in the ocean, in the boat, the Bible says Jesus was so tired that he slept. And when the storm started off, the Bible says Peter tapped Jesus, Messiah, or the kings of kings. He said, "Master, do you want us to die?" When Jesus rise up, he did not even do what? Look at the storm. He said, "Peace be still." The only thing he was after them. Meaning that God is not after the storm around you. God is not after the delay. God is not after the difficulties. God is not after the betrayed. God is not after how many people that do what, that team together in order for them to bring you down. God is indeed after what he has said concerning you. God is indeed after what? After the gift and the mission he has to accomplish with you. Don't let the enemy, don't let your situation bring you down. Despite of how many years that the woman of issue of blood encounter all that she went through, she did not give up. She still keep the faith. All I'm trying to tell us is that no matter what you are going through up there, no matter the circumstances around you, no matter the trials, no matter how many times the enemy may try to bring you down, keep the faith. If you lose everything or lost everything, try to keep the faith. If people betrayed you, try to keep the faith. If they talk down on you, try to keep the faith. If they rejected you, try to keep the faith. If they do what? If they abandoned you, try to keep the faith. Because trust me, that faith will only take you far. It will never bring you down. Because God is going to do what? Bless you. He will bless you. Because trust me, sometimes when I look at where God have saved me, the stuff, sometimes when I remember when I was in Libya and all those stuff, all those Red Sea, I asked myself a question: God, why do you save me? Why do you give me a reason to be alive? Do you think, I always ask God that question, do you think that I deserve to be in this world again? Because let me tell you, whatsoever you are giving, whatsoever you are doing right now, as long as you have a life, that means God still have a plan, a genuine plan for you. That means God still have something that he is ready to do with you. As long as you are breathing, whether you are in the prison, whether you are in the hospital, whether you are in your home, whether no matter the situation you are right now, or you are passing through right now, you are going through right now, as long as you are what you are breathing, that means there is something God is going to use you to do. There is something God is about to use you. Sometimes I look at people who said, things are not working out for me. But let me tell you, as long as you are alive, there is hope. There is absolutely hope. As long as God have not abandoned you, rejected you, that means there is hope. There is abundant hope. So you don't need to be like, how long will I be able to do this? How long will I be able to do that? How long will I be able to accomplish everything? Because the time will come that when you will turn and look at your back, you say, God, how come do you allow me to be here? How come you allow me to reach this point? How come you allow the storm not to stop me? A time will come in your life that you will be the one that will be asking yourself questions. God, I never know. You will favor me in this way. I never know. You will favor me in this way. I never know. You will do in this way. You will do in this way. All glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? A time is coming in your life that you will be the one that will be asking yourself. You will be the one that will be responding. You will just be like God. Akawakaya, aka Jehovah nemema. Hey. Ọrụ ebube ya ka anyị na-ịwagwo na-agwọrịa anyị. Isi dike ndụ ka anyị na-apụkwutu na tata o. Aka ya aka Jehova na-eme mma. Aka ya aka Jehova na-eme mma. Ọrụ ebube ya ka anyị na-agwọrịa. Isi dike ndụ kaina pipi ya kakao akawakaya aka Jehovah nevema onye mburimbuzo. There is no one like God. He will take you from nobody to become somebody. Just sit down and imagine where you are in 10 years back. Just sit down and imagine where you used to be in 4 years, 5 years back. You will realize that what a marvelous God. What a marvelous God. He has been doing marvelous things for me. Hey, what a marvelous God. What a marvelous. He has done marvelous things for us. Father, to you, that He receive all the glory. Hey, Mema, receive all the honor. Ancients of days, receive all the glory. Honor, adoration forevermore. Ike dị n'elu, ike dị n'ala, ike dị n'ebe niile, n'aha Jizọs karịa. Ike dị n'elu, ike dị n'ala, ike dị n'ebe niile, n'aha Jizọs karịa. You know what I'm saying? The power of God is greater than the powers of the enemy. It does not matter how strong the wickedness may be. God's grace will cool that wickedness. Oh my God. When I remember those days when we were in a boat in the ocean, we were shouting, oh God, oh God, oh God. The next thing we saw, a lot of people capsized. After like 1 week, we start to hear the news. Then when I look at my life, the next thing I walk, when I enter here in Italy, after 1 month, they start to give news about people who died in the same time. Even people who I know, even people who were in the same boat with, we were all in the sea. We were waiting for the rescue. After we heard, after the news were spread, more than almost 800 people died. Yes, it will be up to 800. Or let me say, the other one was like 100. Let me say, it will be like that. If not, the same day, many boats that capsized. In the morning, I went to bedroom to go and do and bath. I just look at mirror. I say, God, why do you do me this favor? Why do you decide to give me this unmerited favor? Why do you decide to do or to favor me like this? What is the reason why? I never believed that there is a mission that God is about to use me to do. I never believed that there is a mission that God, because then I never believed that I would be in a social media preaching the word of God, telling people about the good news of God. And I asked myself, wisdom, God, if one day I have that opportunity to sit together with you, I will ask you a lot of questions. First of all, is that why do you give me a reason to live for the second time? Why? I'm not going to, yes, you have blessed me. Yes, you have favored me. Yes, you have protected me. But why do you give me that opportunity to live? Because let me tell you, if God show you how many times the enemy have struck, if God decides to open your eyes in order for you to know or to figure out, in order for you to discover how many times the enemy have tried to shoot the arrows of pain, delay, sickness, frustration, yet he delivered you. Yet he do it. He do it for you, even without paying. Hey, covenant keeping God, there is none like you. The Alpha and Omega. Remember, there is no one like you. Do you know the way? The way is only what Christ. There is no other way. There is no other way than the ways of Christ. You know what I'm saying? There is no other perfect way. Yes, people may say, no, let's go and thief, let's go and rob, let's go and do this, let's go and do that, let's go and betray. They will give us the truth is that, everything you get by lying, you will do what you will lose it all by lying. This is something that I was being told by my own parents. Sometimes my dad will look at me, he said, boy, he don't call me man. He said, boy, come here. I'll just look at my dad. He said, be careful the kind of people you hang around with. Be careful the kind of stuff you do, because whatsoever you get by either lying, betraying someone, or by either doing evil to achieve it, it can only last for a moment. It will return back to the owner. It's just like where a river swallow either what trashed or garbages. You're going to understand that no matter how big, how nice that river may look like, in a due season, it will vomit them all, because those trash don't belong to that place. It will vomit them. That is the same way. So that's why I'm telling you, the only way, either for prosperity, for achievement, protection, security, either to get materialistic stuff, the only way is just God. And once God blessed you, he will never do what, take it back from you. Unless you are not able to handle the stuff, unless you are not able to use it, unless you are not able to maintain it, that is when it will do what, it will just die like that. Not that God is going to take it away from you, but because let me tell you, whatsoever you get, either by betraying others, by taking advantage of others, in a due season, it will return back to them. And when the worst part of it is that when it's returning back to them, it's not going to return the same way it comes. Look at it. The Bible says when the children of Israel were in a battle, the ark of God was taken by the Palestinians, by their opponent. The Bible says when they took the ark of God to their temple, they captured the ark of God in the time of Samuel. The Bible says when they took the ark of God and they drop it in a place where their gods is also, the Bible says immediately in the morning before they come, their gods have fell down. They rises again. The second time, the gods, the hands fell, the leg fell, the part of them. They say the God of Israel is fighting. Meaning that whatsoever you collect from people, there will never be peace for the wicked. That is just it. Whatsoever you steal, you collect. I tell one of my boss one day, that was many years back. We are just making some statement. I look at him, I said, there is no need to brag. Whatsoever you get by lying, whatsoever you get by using others, but by trying to do with others in order for you to inquire word in a due season, you will be shocked how you will lose everything. You know what I'm saying? There was a news that was spread here in Italy. There was a boss that used a lot of workers. He used them roughly. So one day, I was just like, stroking on somewhere. I don't know whether Facebook. I can't remember like that. So they were saying that this guy have used them, used everything. But when they captured him, everything was automatically seized. Everything was automatically seized. Nothing. That is to tell you that it is very, very okay for you to be content with what you have. It is very, very nice for you to do or to be content. I know that people will say, you can never be rich by not doing evil. The truth is that there are people who are pure, who are rich without doing evil. What about Solomon? So the reason why I'm going to this place is because of your amazing questions. Because I do used to have these questions always. People do used to tell me, can you tell us the way? Can you tell us can you tell us that? The truth is that once you have Christ, you have it all. And the Christ in us will give you the strength, the grace, the authority, the power to be content with what you have. And when you are content and comfortable with what you have, you will never have that mindset of going after what is not yours. You know what I'm saying? That is why we have a lot of people today who are like, I don't know what is going on to what I have. I don't know the reason why I'm losing everything. I don't know the reason why everything I have, I'm just losing it because it's not from the right sources. My dad, there's a word that my dad used to, say. He said, when the foundation is damaged, even the builder will still do what run, even when he is the owner of the building. Please upload this live so we can watch and refer to many later. Oh, okay. I will try to download it. And upload it. Yes, I will upload it. I have also uploaded a lot of videos. You know what I'm saying? I have uploaded a lot of videos. You can kindly help me to go and share it. And may the Lord bless you. You know what I'm saying? And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. I have uploaded a lot of video. Even today, I uploaded almost 2 video, a bit 3 video. You know what I'm saying? So, nevertheless, we have to do it. We have to be careful the kind of stuff we do, because everything you achieve in this world, if it's not from the right resources, it will also go back to the owner. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible said, He is the Lord that doeth all that men may do and may fear Him. The one thing I love about my parents is that with those days when I was at home, my daddy would just call me. He said, Samson, come here, boy. I would just said, oh, Daddy, what do you want to tell me? He said, Samson, I don't have much to tell you than what I do used to tell you always. Always be content with what you have. Never you look on those things that you don't have. Never you be envy or be jealous of those who are ahead of you. Never you grow to the point of admiring those things that you know that you are not capable to do, to achieve today. Not that you won't be able to achieve it in years back, in years to come, but never you be envy of those who have what you don't have. Because the moment you start to envy them, the moment you start to jealous of what they have, no matter how you work, no matter the money you have, you will never be able to get it. And if you get it, you will be shocked how you will lose it. I used to ask my dad, oh, Dad, all these things, as a child, you say, no, be careful. Because the world is too deep that you can't understand the mystery behind it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do what? We have to be careful. Mostly when it comes to all this financial, financial things, materialistic stuff, because God that giveth can also be the same God that cost. Because trust me, the hand that do or that blessed can Because the Bible says, I will bless those that blessed you, and I will curse those that cursed you. Meaning that when you envy the wrong person, it can cause damage, bro. It can cause damage. This is why we have to be careful, because the truth is that even when they saw David was never angry with them. Even when they betrayed David, they never believed that God is going to take David from prison to palace. It was just like a movie to the brothers of Joseph. When Joseph make that statement, all glory be to God, that what you people meant for evil, God have turned it for my good. All of them were so shocked because they never thought that Joseph will be able to grow to that point where he will be in charge of what they need. That is to tell you that it does not matter where you are right now. It does not matter what is going on within you, the circumstances, the trouble, the dramas around you. What God have declared concerning you must surely come to pass. Yes, it does not matter your tough time. Hear me and hear me good. It does not matter the lowest part you are right now. Things may not be going well. Things may not be going the way you expect it. But that will, that promise that God has promised you that you will excel in all you do. Trust me, whether devil like it or not, whether demons like it or not, whether the ancestors whether the demons in your family, the demons in your community, the demons within you, your environment, whether they like it or not, what God said, He will surely do that which He have already, declared He will do. Let them talk. Let them do everything. What God declared concerning you must surely come to pass. You know what I'm saying? This is why you as a believer, as a chosen, you should be watchful. You should be careful because God is watching over you. Be careful the kind of people you mingle with. Be careful the kind of association you join. Be careful with the kind of people you do what you associate with. Because when God is going to bless you, He will first of all look at whom is within you. The circle you do what you gathered. It matters. It truly matters. This is why I always tell people, do not be thinking, do not have that mindset. How will I be able to do it? Because God have done it. You know what I'm saying? God have done it. God have blessed you. His own favor, His own purpose must surely manifest in your life. Let the enemies gang up against you. Let them rise up against you. Let them do whatsoever they feel like doing. The truth is that the God manifestation will surely come to pass in your life. That your enemy, they will absolutely do what, be terrified. And many will be wondering, how do you do it? Many will be shocked and many will be speechless because God is going to bless you beyond their expectation. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I have for us choosing ones. So if you are new, please don't forget to do or to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any question, you can kindly do a drop. Let's answer it together. You know what I'm saying? You can kindly drop your question. Let's do it. Let's answer it together. Is it question about kingdom? Is it question about how to have overcome the demonic or satanic or envy people, jealous people around you? Drop it all. Let's answer it together. You know what I'm saying? Because by this we learn more. Because the Bible says, study and make yourself do what? Perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, my brothers and sisters, this is all I have for us. And may the Lord bless us. And nevertheless, always be focused. You know what I'm saying? Always be focused. Focused on what? On those things that you do that will yield something unique into your life. Focused on what? On getting better. Focused on building yourself. And let God take charge of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Do not be afraid. The arrow that fly by day, not the one that shooteth by night. Because God is absolutely what working and is what is with you. It does not matter what the enemy may do or what they may plot. No weapon formed against you can ever do what prosper. The truth is that God is going to bless you right in front of those who have messed up with you. God is going to favor you right in front of those who disappointed you. God is going to bless you right in front of those who do what? Who counted you out. God is going to bless you right in front of those who are secretly plotting evil against you, who are secretly waiting for you to fail. God is going to bless you right in front of them. And you need to understand that God will not turn his face because of those who are against you. God is not going to look at your enemy before he blessed you. So this is the reason why you should not do what, be afraid or bothered whether they like you or they don't like you, whether they dislike you or they don't dislike you, whether they are happy with you or they are not happy with you, because God will is that you prosper, you excel, you manifest. That may not be the will of your enemy. That may not be the will of your haters. But the truth is that God is going to take from that pit to the palace right in front of them. God is going to take you from where they left you to where they will be wondering, how do you get there? And how come you are able to be there? You know what I'm saying? God is really going to shock your enemy. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. And if you are new with us, please don't forget to subscribe. And may the Lord do what blessed you and remain totally blessed. So I have uploaded a lot of video this week that is about to end. I have uploaded a lot of video. Let me say up to 20 videos, if not more than that. More than 20 to 40 videos I have uploaded. Please kindly go and help me to share it, and may the Lord bless you. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok. We just have a little follower there. You know what I'm saying? Please join us. It's the same name, Kogun Samson. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok. Let's do it. Let's put the devil to shame. You know what I'm saying? Let's expose the wickedness of the devil, and let the world know that God is in charge of everything. That devil have no power over the will of God. Because no matter how big darkness may be, it can never be able to do what? To overshadow what? The light. You know what I'm saying? Because God is absolutely going to do a new thing in your life. You know what I'm saying? So don't give up. Do not be afraid. Because in a due season, God is going to do what? Announce to you. You know what I'm saying? God is absolutely going to do what? Announced you. And you are going to be favored. Whether the devil like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like it, whether they don't like it, whether they dislike it, God is going to bless you. And the joyful part of it is that this is why I love when people are hating you, when people are talking bad about you. Sometimes one of my friends tell me a word in years back. He says, "Do you know that everybody in this house, nobody like you?" I look at myself, I say, wow, I am wonderfully made. I am beautifully made. I belong to God. I resemble God. I am wonderfully made. I am beautifully made. I belong to God. I resemble him. That is why he called me. I called him excellent Jehovah, marvelous Jehovah, redeemer Jehovah. Because the truth is that when people see God in you, when people discover that you carry God, they will hate you. And many of us are angry why they hate me, why they dislike me, because they see God in you, that they can't mess up with you. So do not be shocked when people start to hate you, because they can see those things that you are not able to see. You know what I'm saying? They are seeing the real God in you. You know what I'm saying? If you are new, don't forget to do or to subscribe. Because sometimes there are some certain things you may not be able to see because the blessing is too much. You know what I'm saying? The blessing is too. One of my friends tell me, he said, hey, we don't like you. We don't like you. You think we like you? I look at him. I did not even respond because that is something that do what that is so that is so. I can't say this is unexpected. It's what is expected. I expect it from them. I want them to say it. Because the blessing is too much for me to discover those who like me and those who don't like me. And even if you like me, you don't like me, the truth is that it will add nothing. Who I am is just who I am. Okay, let's just be real. If someone hates you, it will make you become smaller. If someone still like you, it will make you become bigger. So whom you is just whom you is. You know what I'm saying? So let them keep hating while you keep receiving the blessings of God. Let them keep let them keep annoying or become so envious. Let God keep blessing you. That is all that matters. You understand me? So we can't dim our light because of those who don't like us. Rather, they motivate us to do more so that other people can join them to hate us. Because the truth is that when you are too blessed, you will always expect to have people that will hate you. Just expect that. Just expect that even your own brother, your own relative, your own cousins, many of them will end up hating you because they wish they have what you have. They wish they are blessed like you. Oh my God, thank you very much. Oh God, thank you very much for your support. I truly appreciate this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Because they can see what you can't see. So that is why when people are hating you, you just don't need to squeeze yourself. You just don't need to be angry. Just understand that there is a purpose why they are hating. You know, my daddy used to tell me that every tree that they cut down, there is a reason. Either they are made to be used or they are made to be kept for future use. So when people are hating you, all is because of the fact that they are something that they have figured out something. These people they have stuck a lot because they did not just start to hate you today and expose themselves. They have been stalking you to see if there is something you have that they don't have. That gift, that uniqueness, that gift of God that have no sorrow, that gift of God that have no pain, that gift of God that carry no delay, no destruction, no frustration, that gift of God that added no sorrow. And some of them feel like, why do you ought to have this gift? Why do you ought to be the one God will favor? You are the one God is favoring like this. You are the one God is favoring like this. Why God ought to bless you this way? God is not even after our hating. Despite of all this, our years of hating you, despite of all this, our years of envying you, God decides to bless you. This your God is too. This your God don't even like us. This your God don't even watch our tears. Because trust me, there are people who are crying every day. All is because of the fact that the uniqueness of God is manifesting right in front of them. There are people who are so depressed today because you are too blessed to end up like them. There are people who are so frustrated because the blessings of God in your life, many of them are so tired because all that they have tried to stop it, none of them work. You know what I'm saying? Ha, you prank me. I did not prank you. I'm just telling you the real truth. Because trust me, there are people who are absolutely so angry. There are people who are wondering, how come you get to where you are today? That is why I always tell us, any level, anywhere you are, always be content. Because there are people who wish they are where you are today. There are people who wished they are blessed the way you are blessed. There are people who were earnestly celebrating that pit where you are. There are people who are like, how come will you, let's see how you will be able to blessed. Let's see how you will be able to be favored. Let's see how you will be able to escape all these challenges around you. But overnight, God do it. You got what I'm saying? Overnight, God decide to do it, to let them know that indeed He is God. He is not a man that we asked before He do anything. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why you should understand that there are people who are stalking your going out and your coming in. There are people who are secretly stalking all you do. There are people who are secretly monitoring all your well-being. But God, in His own word, influence with mercy, keep disappointing their devices, keep giving them reason to be sad. To be, so that people, many of us don't know that the reason why some people are sad, the reason why some people are depressed is because of the fact that God decided to shame them. You know what I'm saying? God decided to do or to shame them. That is just the fact. Some people want to be in the same shoe with you, but they don't know what you have passed through before getting to where you are. They don't know what you have encountered. They don't know the things that you have passed through, the things that God have allowed you to go through before you get to that place. This is why people who jealous you can never be you. People who jealous you can never be successful like you. This is why people who envy you can never be blessed like you. Because they envy what they don't know, idea of. They envy what they can never be able to compete with. Because there are people who are secretly competing with you. There are people who are secretly competing with your glory. There are people who are earnestly competing with everything within you. They want to compete with the glory that God has given to you. They want to compete with what the anointing of God in your life. They want to make sure they outwork you by all cost, but yet they failed. Yeah, and you expect, let me tell you, even your own brother, your own sisters, many of them are absolutely so shocked because they never expect you to be whom you are today. You know what I'm saying? They are absolutely sure. This is the reason why when God is blessing you, you have to be careful the kind of people you hang around with. You know what I'm saying? When God is absolutely blessing you, you have to be careful with the kind of people you do you share your glory with. Because some people are dying even right in front of you without not knowing it. Some people are just exhausted. You will just be telling them, God is so wonderful in this year. Then they say, we say, oh my God, we thank you, we thank God for 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 you. But they are going down, we thank God for you. Before you know, because our God is too faithful to us. You know what I'm saying? So you need to understand that God is earnestly working 24 hours with us. God is absolutely so faithful to our life. The thought of an enemy is not what they are seeing today. This is the reason why they will always hate you. It does not matter the kind of help you render to them, the kind of assist you give to them, they will always hate you. Oh, thank you very much, the word. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? God is absolutely working within us. We are too blessed to do to quit, to dim our light. Because some people earnest prayer every day, every moment is that you do you dim your light. I do used to tell people, never you dim your light for the sake of people who don't understand what God is perfectly using you to do. One day, one of my friends was telling me, he said, Samson, when are you going to stop doing all this stuff of, you are doing? I opened my mouth. I said, oh my God, when am I going to stop? I don't even know. Very soon I will be shooting what? I will be shooting comedy. If that is what you expect me to quit, to do what? To dim my light, to give up. I don't even know. I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just thinking of, doing some certain stuff so that I can be doing what? I can also be shooting what? Comedy every week. He was just looking at me because let me tell you, some people are jealous of the fact that they can't handle what you handle. Some people are jealous of the fact that the glory of God in your life is too much, that they can't withstand, they can't stop it. This is the reason why I always tell people, whatsoever you are doing, whether it's a little business, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your career, whether it's anything your hand touch in doing, never you quit it because of the opinion of those who are around you. There may be, the worst part of the world we are living, people are opening their 32 teeth, smiling with you, but yet they are envying you. This is why you need to be careful the kind of people you take advice from. This is why you need to be careful the kind of people you decide to hear their word. Some people will tell you, brother, you're about to start this business. Maybe you have started it. Brother, this business you start is not good though. Why can't you be doing this one? This one is more legit than this one. Because many of them can see where that one will lead you to. That one may not be, it may not be the one that God have called you to do, but it will lead you to that point, to that place where God truly wants you to be. This is why I always tell people, whatsoever you are doing in life, always understand that it may not be your purpose, but it will surely lead you to your purpose. It will. Unless you give up, unless you decide to walk with the others. And never you allow people who are not willing to work on purpose advise you on purpose. This may sound crazy, or this may sound bad. Never you allow those who don't want to build on their dreams, who don't have dreams, or who don't have purpose, who don't have something that they call their will as a purpose, or something that they are doing like you, or that are not in the same line with you to do or to advise you, because they will lead you astray. This is why Jesus said, they will say, if a blind man lead a blind man, they will do what they will get astray. One day, that was in year 2019, which I can never forget. I was on the street like this shooting with comedy, because then I used to do comedy with Italian language. Sometimes Italian language, English also. Sometimes my language, I used to mix all together. So I was just shooting video that day. After everything, I decided to do it, to turn back. So, at home, we were just, gisting and all those things. The next thing, one of my friends said, Samson, do you know that if I'm like you, I can never do anything that will start to pay me maybe 5 years, 6 years. I will never do that. God forbid. If anything that I start to do that will not pay me within 6 months, I will not do it. I look at him, I did not respond. I did not even release any statement, because the best word to respond to a stupid word is no word, no response. Because sometimes when people can't stop you, they will start to throw what statement that they will use to weaken you. Because there are people who don't know even what they are doing. There are people around you who the devil notice that they are just like empty vessel, meaning that they don't have the Spirit of God. Then devil will decide to do or to enter them to be operating. That is why when devil is about to destroy a man, he will never use a stranger. He will always use those who are so close to them. That is why when devil was about to do what? To destroy Job, he used the wife. The wife looked at Job's condition. He said, what? My husband, why can't you curse God? And died. But Job looked at her. He said, don't be too what? Haste. Because he know that in every situation, there is a solution. So what am I trying to tell us is this. No matter what you are going through up there, always know that God will take you from the pit to the palace, which is the topic of this live stream. God is going to take you from the pit to the palace. It does not matter where people have left you, or who have made mockery of you, or who have make you feel like you can never excel, progress. Always know that out of nothing, God will always do something. Always know that without nobody assisting you, helping you, God will always be there. Always know that every disappointment you encounter is already what appointment, because God will never disappoint you. He will always do what approve and appoint you for another word, purpose. That means whatsoever you are going through, whatsoever that you are passing through, God have ways of settling your matter. Let the enemy rise up. Let them gang up. Let them start to talk bad about you. Let them start to hate you. The will of God is that you prosper. The will of God is that you excel. The will of God is that everything you do, whatsoever you do, whatsoever you touch, you will do what you will manifest. Let them hate you. Let them talk too much about you. Let them start to say all kinds of words concerning you. God is going to bless you. Even in that delay, even in that difficulties, even in that frustration, even when people gang up against you, because God is still watching you. You know, I said this at the beginning, that God is not after what you are going through. God is not after the storm. God is not after the frustration. God is not after the disappointment. God is not after the humiliation. God is not after people hate you, people don't like you. God is not after how many of them that rejected you. God is not after how many of them that look down on you. God is not after how many of them that do that team together to cooperate or to associate or to do or to join themselves in order for them to bring you down. God is not after that. God is not after what your family members are doing behind you. God is not after whether your family members, your brother, your relative, your cousins, your co-workers, the people around you, you know, your situation, the people that know your condition or your situation. God is not after where they are going to make sure you do what you go down, but God is after what He have declared ahead of what they are saying. That is why, you know, I said earlier also, I said that is why, despite of everything that Esther was going through, God was not after the solution. You know what I'm saying? God was not after how can I create solution that Haman will not kill Esther, because he know, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. He know he have made a statement. Who is that will kill whom I have already do what guide, meaning that he have given his angel charge over what Esther. So God was never after the statement and the decree of Haman. Even when Haman decided to go in his own backyard to dig a pit for Esther and his brethren to bury them, God was watching, but God was never after them. All that God was after is that Esther will just end up become a queen overnight. Hey God. Or talk God, you are the Lord. On talking able God, you are the Lord. On talking able God, on doable God. On man, you are the Lord, my God. He is a manifestable God. He is a unchangeable God. So you need to understand that our God is too mighty. Our God is too unique. Our God is too authentic. It's a God that is conveniently with us. Even in your storm, God is conveniently living with you. God is there with you. I said earlier that even when they take Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they asked Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego. He said, the king said, bow down to our gods. They blew the trumpet, even right in front of the king. They look at the king. They said, no, we can never bow down to your gods. We can never worship any other God except our God. The Nebuchadnezzar was so angry. He said, put them in the flame of fire. But the Bible says immediately the fourth man do what appear. David, you are highly welcome. Thank you very much. If you are new, please don't forget to do or to subscribe. May the Lord bless you. You know what I'm saying? That is why I always tell you, God will take you from that pit to the palace. The Bible says Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, they were in a ugly situation. They put them in that situation. But the Bible says immediately the fourth man appeared. Confirmation appeared. Revival appeared. Revival automatically do what appear. How can we donate? It's not by force. You know what I'm saying? It's not by force. But if you feel like donating, you can donate through what? Through my paper, which I drop in all my channel. You can also donate through what? Through the video. If you tap the video, you will see where it is. You know what I'm saying? So the Bible says God was not after all that Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego were going through, but God was after what He have declared concerning them. Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego were in an ugly situation, but yet God was never after that the situation. God was after how to revive the people of Nebuchadnezzar. God was after how to convert their soul. God was after how to convince them to know that the God Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego they are serving is not the blind God that they themselves are serving. The Bible said immediately the fourth man appeared, Nebuchadnezzar ordered them to bring them out. He said within him, he said, the God you serve will be our God. That's why I always tell us, a time will come in your life where people who were mocking at your God, people who were asking you, who is your God, will end up telling you, we want to know your God more. We want to worship the God you worship. The Bible said there was a man called Daniel. This man was a man of God, was a man after the God heart. The Bible said this man worshiped God, this man loved God, but people start to envy him. People start to jealous of him, and they threw him in the lion dens. But the Bible said the fourth man still do what appear, and the lion mouth were shut down. So what is that thing that you are going through? It does not matter who gang up against you. It does not matter the authority the enemy, the evil people do. They can never have authority over the will of God in your life. They can never have authority over the thought of God in our life, because the endless and expectations of the God we serve is that we prosper, we excel, we manifest, we progress in all we do. So let those who hate you keep hating you. This is why I do used to tell people, that was last 2 to 3 years. There was one of my friends who tell me one day, he said, something, your character is totally different. When people said, let's follow this way, you follow this way. When people are talking all kinds of things, you don't even mind them. You can't even know that people don't like you because you don't do what they do. I look at them, I said, if you like me, that is cool. If you don't like me, that is cool. I don't even know because I'm too busy. 24 hours I'm working. Even in the night I'm working. How will I be able to discover whether you like me, you don't like me? Because the truth is that people must surely envy you. If you are not blessed, nobody will have time to envy you. If you are not favored, nobody will have time to envy you. If you are nobody will even have time to notice you. But the moment you start to show forth, the moment the light of God in you start to manifest, trust me, people will start to hate you. Because they can't like what they have. Trust me, people cannot hate. How will I say it? People cannot like that thing they don't have, which is in you. So as long as they are not that type of people who love others to progress, who want other people to succeed, as long as they are not these categories of people, no matter how you do it or what you do, they will surely hate you, because some people hate progress. They hate success. They hate to see other people do better than them. So as long as you are the one that God have called to excel, progress right in front of them, expect them to hate you. That is just the fat truth. And they will surely hate you, because many of them have hated themselves. They have hated the fact that they see what they can't see in them. They hate the fact that they keep seeing you lifting up, not going down, because there are people who are earnestly waiting for you to remain in that pit. But when they look at you, yes, yesterday you were there. Yesterday they saw you there. Yesterday they were stalking you. They noticed that you were there. But this morning when they wake up, they realize that you are no more. That is what they said to Jesus. The Bible said Jesus told them, on the third day I will do what? I will rise again. And the Bible said they decide within themselves what to do. They said, let's put more stone so that the apostles will never be able to come and raise the stone and start to tell us fake lies that Christ have raised again, that Christ have resurrected. And after doing everything, they put two soldiers. My daddy called them what? Running men. My dad tell me a word that those soldiers are soldiers who run after their own life. They run away. Running men were soldiers. But the Bible says when it is the time for them, for Christ to resurrect, even the grave could not hold him captive. In my language, my dad used to tell me what he said. Even in that grave, the dead could not handle him because the glory was too heavy for the dead and the grave to do or to pull him down. That's why I'm telling you, a lot of people are wondering today because even in the pit, even in that situation, even in that suffering, even in that circumstances where they left you, not even your coal, not even your shade, not even your soul, your body carry the smell of that pit. None of your part is what is attached to the pit, which they can see. A lot of people have fully come to realize that not even your cloth was tortured, because God have automatically called you to be blessed. God have automatically called you to be favored. This is why you need to understand that it's never the expectations of your enemy for you to do better than them. Not even your own relative. It's never the expectations of some people for you to do better than them. It is just the will of God. It is just God that decide to bring you or that decide to place you where you are today. It's never the prayer of your enemy that you excel the way you are excelling right now. It is just God who decides to do you a favor. It is just God who decides to let them know that He is with you. He have never abandoned you. He have never rejected you. You can never be abandoned. You know what I'm saying? You can never be abandoned because God is not yet done with you. You can never be rejected. You can never be rejected. It doesn't matter how many there are that hate you. God will still do what? Manifest His manifestation in your life. If you have not watched the video that I posted this week, please kindly help me to do it, to share it. I have posted up to 40 videos this week. Let me say 40, if not more than that. You know what I'm saying? Please kindly help me to do it, to share it and watch it. You can also help me to copy the link to your Facebook. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, and I'll be so happy. Help me to copy the link. You know what I'm saying? I'll be so glad. You know what I'm saying? Help me to copy it. Let's spread the good news of God. Let's tell the world what God is capable of doing. Let's put the devil to shame. Let them know that we are a choosing generation. Let them know that we are called by God. We are not called by gods. Let them know that we are called by grace. We are not called by disgrace. Let them know that the will of God is greater than the will of the enemies. That they may rise up against us, that is cool. They may stand up against us, that is okay. They may not be happy with us, we are content. They may be angry with us, we are happy. They may not love us, that is okay within us. But God's will is that we prosper. And we are not ready to compromise. One day, one of my friend, an Italian man, he said something. Why is it that you don't do what all these your friends are doing? Why is it that you don't listen to people? All these things we are saying, you don't even listen. You don't want to do what your friends are doing. You always act like you are different. I look at him. I said, I look at him from head to toe. I did not say a word because I noticed that stupid people will always want to hear your response in order for them to act more stupid. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you as a choosing, you need to understand that you are called by grace. You are not called by disgrace. You are called out of darkness into his marvelous light. I know that a lot of people are feeling lonely today. A lot of people are going some tough time today. A lot of people are going through difficult time today because of the situation in the world, because of the stuff that is going on in the world today. But the truth is that everything will always work out for your good. Let that loneliness bring out the best in you. Don't just feel like you are lonely, nobody to talk to because you are a chosen, nobody to associate with. Maybe the people around you, the only thing they know how to do, or the only thing they know how to release, or the only thing they know how to say is just negative stuff. There is nothing positive about them. There is nothing good that they can say. This is why you always see me shooting video every day. Not because of the fact that I don't have people that I can sit with and talk with, or don't have people that I can associate with or mingle with. The truth is that the moment I sit with some people, the only thing that will be coming out from their mouth is just negative stuff. It's just negative. So that is why to me, I prefer to be sitting alone in my room, studying or watching other choosing ones what channel, because there are people up there who are ready to stop you, who are ready indeed to stop you, who are ready to destroy you. So never you associate with people because of the fact that you are alone. Just understand that out of that loneliness, God is still by your side. Out of that loneliness, God is still by your side. He will never He will never leave you nor forsake you. I know the world we are today is very, very hard for you to be alone, but that is one of the greatest fruit that Christ has given to us. That is why out of millions of people, he selected only the 12. Even among the 12, they still have Judas. That is to tell you that sometimes the reason why God isolates you is because he wants to use you for greater purpose. Our God is so jealous. Some people think that we are the only one that is jealous. I'm jealous. I don't want my baby. I don't want my girlfriend. I don't want my wife to talk with other people. God is most jealous than any other thing. Our God is a jealous God. That is why he will always isolate you. Sometimes he will just be like, why these people come into my life? I love them so much. They are good. God will look at them and say, no, these people are taking my glory. These people are taking my time. These people are trying to take the time that I always use to communicate. Or these people are taking the time that this my son supposed to be using for my own glory. They are taking it away. He will just cause asunder, or he will just cause misunderstanding. And we ourselves will be asking God, why do you allow them to go? Why do you allow them to disappear from our life? Why do you allow them to leave us? Because God can see what you can't see. You get what I'm saying? Even despite of all the good deed that Christ done on planet Earth, they still have people up there who hate them. They still have people up there who are annoyed with them. They still have people up there who envy with Christ, despite of all his good deed. You know what I'm saying? So despite of all his good deed, they still have people up there who envy Christ. So that is why you need to understand that people must surely envy you. People must surely do what? People must surely be annoyed, nervous, mad at you. All is cool. But don't dim your light for the sake of people who want to be like you. Sometimes, because many of us will be like, they don't want to be like us. But have you come to ask yourself a question? They don't want to be like you. They don't want to act the way you act. They don't want to associate with you. But why do they always stalk you? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think they always stalk you? Why do you think that they are always monitoring you? Why do you think that they are always all over you? If you go here, you see them. You go there, you see them. They have people who give them information about you. Because according to my brother David, we are the salt of the world. Without us, the chosen ones, the world is tasteless. So they love what they see, but pretend like they hate it. You know, it's just like, you know, there was a time that me and my friend, we traveled to a city nearby here. So when we get to that place, because that my friend was new. So when we get to that store, very big supermarket. So when we get to that place, I just decided to take my friend out. So when I get to that place, me myself, I was even shocked because I've never been there. I just take information from my friends and we enter bus. We get there, we see people who were also getting to the place. We ask them question because we know how to speak their language. They direct or they say, we are also we are also what, heading to the place. All of us follow, we go. So the moment we enter, I saw things that I've never seen before. I was just like, this place is so good. See shoes, see cloth. I tell my friend, I love this cloth. You know, I love all this shit. He said, do you have money? I said, no, I don't have money, but I love them. Let's go and price. Let's go and see the price. After pricing, I will tell them, no, I don't like it. I will tell my friend, no, I don't like it. Oh, no, no mi piace, no mi piace tan troppo. Andiamo a vedere quella. We will just use that one to do or to escape. Not because of the fact that we don't like it, not because of the fact that we don't want it, just because of the fact that we don't have the resources to acquire it. You know what I'm saying? So that is how it is. Some people will pretend like they don't like you, but deep inside them, they stalk you both day and night. They monitor your well-being the way FCC monitor what the civilians. Because they truly love what they see, but pretend like they don't have it. Pretend that they don't like it because they don't have the gift it takes to keep what you have. Because when God give you the gift of uniqueness, it takes another gift to maintain it. So they don't have the gift to do what? To do what you have, to maintain what you have. They don't have the gift. That is why they envy it. Not that they don't have it. Some people will say, you know, we don't like the way you dress. We don't like the way you look. You don't dress the way you don't do. But they are stalking you. All is because of the fact that they don't have what it takes to be you. They don't have what it takes to look like you. They don't have what it takes to look nice like you. You know what I'm saying? So not that they don't like you, but they don't truly have which it takes to do what you do absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I have for us. 2 hours with live screen, you know. Today, I'm sure today is the highest. 2 hours live stream. So if you are new, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you feel like donating, supporting this channel, the link is always below. And I'm here to announce to us next month, that is June, is my birthday. 24 of June is my birthday. So join me and do what? And celebrate my birthday. Anything is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Next month is my birthday. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you all who joined me last year to celebrate it. And I expect you all to pray for me for long life and prosperity. No, it's 24. Okay, yours is 29. Oh, wow. That is great. I'm sure that will be, let me check. That will be the same week. Wow, that is great. That will be the same week. Authentic. God. Men of June. Men of June. You know what I'm saying? That will be the same week. Let me check. That is the same week. Wow. That is the same week. What a marvelous God. Wow, that is authentic. So God is so great. So remain blessed and may God do what blessed you. So don't forget to subscribe And if you feel like supporting, please kindly support. And Lord, help me to share this frame as many as you can. You know what I'm saying? May the Lord bless you and remain what and remain blessed. And have a nice day. And also pray for your boy for more what for more knowledge of God and for the more understanding of what the word of God. For more blessings. And may the Lord bless your going out and your coming in Jesus' name. Amen. Remain blessed and may the Lord bless you all in Jesus' name. Amen. Have a nice day.